Okay, well, welcome everyone. I'm Wes Leake from Business Blessings. And as we're preparing for our Sell breakfast and workshop on the 23rd of May, we're actually interviewing all the attendees, or as many as we can, prior so that people know who's coming to the breakfast, who's there. But Jackie, you're not just an attendee at our breakfast, you're actually going to MC the event as well.
It's going to be awesome.
So it's great. So Jackie, why don't you give us tell us who you are and what you do.
Yeah, sure. So my name's Jackie LaRue. My business is called Empower Opportunity, and my background is actually in the sales area. And in that time, I was in that area for about 15 years and discovered that lots of people who were amazingly talented seem to be quite stuck. So that's why I developed this new business based on that, really trying to help people with that, people who have a dream and a vision, and just remind them how important that vision is and how important they are. And, I've established some amazing tools, I guess, to help unlock their full potential and help them achieve those dreams and visions. So, people like business owners and things like that. So my background has actually been in the corporate sector, in recruiting and in sales, in a whole gamut of things. So, yeah, so just bringing that into what I do now. So I'm really passionate about that.
So, yeah. Jackie, one of the biggest things is that you're very passionate about people. You recognize that people have a God-given dream within them,
yes.
But so often that dream has been squashed by life circumstance, or they just haven't discovered what that is. They've been going through life. What is it that I do?
Yes.
What is it that I'm called to do? So you're brilliant at helping people to draw that out.
Yeah. And look, that's why, with the Dream Chaser School program, it actually looks at, what is my identity? What is my purpose? But then how can I actually track that? How can I make that happen? And actually have a strategy or a vehicle, I guess, to express that. And I find a lot of people know who they are and they know what they're called to do, but they don't know how to get that out, if that makes sense. It's kind of like this amazing dream, but literally to pull that out is actually where the challenge can be, and where I find people just give up and they pull back because there's some things that just how can I say, it's that whole thing of just going round and round in that place where you just can't seem to get that momentum. So the tools that I've established actually it's just come out of lots of things of working with many thousands of people over the years and finding things that really do work. And just giving them that, I guess, traction forward, but also to let them know they're not alone. So sometimes we need a tribe. We need a tribe of people on the same journey, you know what I mean? So that's what's helped me a lot. I've had mentors and I've had coaches over the years who've helped me sort of pull into those deeper places within myself and actually start to express them. And, I was a person that didn't have a lot of confidence, but through, I guess, this journey of growth, I've been able to sort of, find things in myself that I didn't even know were there. And I really want to see that happen for others, because I think their dream is important. The message needs to get out there. So often it's, it's things to do with understanding who we are and understanding what makes people tick. And so, there's actually, I don't know if you would know this, Wes, but, there's a universal code that people operate in that is kind of a hidden code. But when you discover that code, you realize that that's actually part of who we are and how we're wired, but then also understanding how other people are wired. So I found that as well. So it's just getting that emotional intelligence, if you like, on understanding yourself, understanding people. So there's it's just some practical tools, I think, as well, that really do help with some of that, understanding yourself and getting those dreams fulfilled.
Because, Jackie, there's been a lot of focus over the years on intellectual intelligence, or IQ.
Yes.
Like a lot of emphasis on education, get this degree, do this course, do all that kind of thing. But the research is showing now that really EQ is actually more important, because and that's really what you focus on. In fact, you've got a workshop coming up on Unlock the Secret Code of Successful Communication, which actually is dealing with some of those issues as well.
Yes, no, it's very, very true. And, a lot of, what am I trying to say? So just repeat what you were saying. So what are you actually asking me? Sorry, it's very hard.
That's okay. So no, I was talking about we've had this emphasis on IQ, but actually we've got to have more emphasis on EQ.
Yeah. That's right. There's a lot of research to show that, when we do actually develop some of those skills in understanding people, it actually does increase your productivity and it increases rapport. We talk about people want to do business with those who they know, like, and trust. But if we don't even know, like, and trust our own teams, when you think about businesses that have teams, there's dynamics that happen and we have certain cultures. But when you can actually master that and understand that, you actually have a map forward. And some of the research shows that you can actually increase your productivity by about 30%. So yes, you can have all the knowledge in the world in terms of, the academic side, but it's the actual practical application of some of these things in working with people and bringing out people's strengths, and connecting and really truly understanding one another. And when that happens, the whole culture can shift. So it's not just a business, but it can be, like an organization, like a charity, or even in a family dynamic, when the stuff, when you have like an understanding that there is actually, as I say, universal code of how, almost in a way to kind of predict people's behavior, it actually means you have a map. You have a map forward. And a lot of I believe our success in life is actually really building that rapport and that connection with people. So that's that emotional intelligence. Yeah, it's quite powerful.
So Jackie, what I love about you is that you don't only just talk about this from a theoretical position, but you've led teams of up to 130 salespeople before, which is that's a nightmare for anyone in anyone's it's doing that. But so and in so doing, you've had contact with over 10,000 customers. So you're coming from not just a theoretical perspective, but a practical perspective in doing that as well. And actually, that's one of the reasons why I thought you'd be a great MC for the breakfast, because while we're on sell, like you actually know what it's like to be in the trenches and what it takes to sell, and the importance of the EQ in actually doing selling. And I think that's Hudson Dale talked about that in his interview when we did that with him as well. Yeah. So Jackie, you've been to our breakfasts and workshops before.
Yes.
What can you say about them?
They are excellent value. I've been to all of them and I absolutely love them. I love the networking and the speakers are amazing. It's every time I've come away with actual tools, like a toolkit and something practical, and I've shared a lot of that stuff with others. And the stuff is very cutting edge. Like the one you had on the board members. I thought that was absolutely brilliant. I mean, that's just one example because all the speakers have been so inspirational. I've learned huge amount of stuff from those, and I really highly recommend that people get along because it is really an equipping, but also meeting like-minded people, and the people that I've met have been really amazing, and I have made connections with people since those workshops. So yeah, it's been really great.
Thank you. That's some great feedback there. Yeah. You do that. So Jackie, obviously people are going to watch this video and think, I need to talk to this lady. How do they get in contact with you?
Oh, very easy. So I'm on Facebook, and so it's Empower Opportunity, and also my I have a website which is empoweropportunity.com.au. So you can just flick me a message, and I do have an email if you want to give me that, or maybe you can put some links on afterwards.
Yes.
So if anybody's interested in some of the programs, or even just, I'd love to offer people, just a free chat. Just a 20-minute consult if, they just want to run some of their particular needs, to buy me to see whether this might suit them. And, maybe we can look at tailoring something for them as well, because, every organization is different. So just put that out there. If people want to find out a little bit more, maybe I can help them.
So it's good. So some of the key things for you is you're running regular courses, Unlock the Secret Code of Successful Communication.
Yes.
You've got one on this Saturday, but you're running them all the time.
Yes.
You do the DISC profiling system,
Yes.
which is excellent for helping build team and businesses. And the
Yes.
other one is your dream schools, and
Yes.
which I'm looking forward to seeing them grow and develop
Yes.
even further than what they are, because
Yeah.
that importance of unlocking people's dreams, and it kind of sorts out a lot of things in people's life when
It
they
does.
get on purpose and follow those
does.
as well. Well, thank you so much, Jackie. I look
My
forward to you
pleasure.
being our great MC on the day, and which means you'll get to meet as many people as possible on the day. And thank you for your time now as well.
Right. It's my absolute pleasure. Thanks for having me, Wes.